So we need to be inequitable to get a fair outcome. So it's.
Can I ask you to just a bit more elaborate on the model case of to give an example of probably one of the large healthcare providers who have primarily in a feminized workforce. Yes. Majority of them are women, and if we have to do the same tool, go to all boys school and then incentivize and give scholarships.
Yes.
For somebody to do a healthcare course, and when they come to university, so there are two set of students. One is a girl who has come out from a school, she's paying full fee, whereas this boy who comes from all boys school, just because we want more diversity, he's paying less fee because through a scholarship.
Yep.
So are these two equal? Because have we not created disparity between or discriminated amongst two people who we wanted to equalize?
To create equity, we need to be inequitable.
So you have to discriminate. You
have to get, because if we keep doing the same, if we keep doing and rolling with things the way we have been, this is why we're in the outcome, the situation that we are. So we need to be inequitable to get a fair outcome. So it's exactly the same message. Yeah, whether you're a feminized industry company team, you need to deliberately and absolutely there's preference there. You have to allocate some weighting to that, because that's the problem you're trying to fix. So it's to get a fair outcome, you need to be inequitable, because equity is all about looking at the different starting points of people, right? So the starting points of someone who wants to pursue healthcare. For a girl, it just organically happens. They're inspired. Women are caring, nurturing, motherly. Throughout their whole schooling experience, they'll be encouraged with their friends, all the conversations to pursue that career. A boy who wants to pursue that career has so many barriers in the way. They don't see people who look like them. They may want to have a deep affinity with wanting to care for people and help people, but maybe the dad's like, you're not doing that. You need to go and study engineering, or they're not empowered in primary school or at high school. So to fix that, we need to, whatever the case may be, we have to consider the different starting points. Like very few barriers for girls who want to pursue a career in health, so many barriers for men. So if one of the ways is to offer scholarships to, bring that idea to those people and take away a bit of the cost barrier, beautiful. Get over it. We just have to do it.
Wow. I think thanks for clarifying, because and what's the end looks like. So the end, so for you, so you are discriminating an unequal population at this stage.
Yes.
With one group, and then incentivizing another group, which you want to, and then you want to. What does fair means to you in the end? What's the end objective?
Look, I'm not saying every team, every company, every industry should be 50-50. I'm not saying that. I don't think that's realistic. What I'm saying is we need to take away all the barriers in society, in schools, in our systems, in our processes. And when we've done that, then, things will organically flow. So, maybe the healthcare industry, as a very broad school of thought, 40-40-20. So if we have at least 40% representation of a certain gender, and 40 of the other, and the other 20 is flex, right? That's life. It's never going to be, 50-50. So I think if we got to a position of 40% representation of an underrepresented group in any team, company, or industry, I'd be very happy with that, and I would have done my job.